Hi, I'm Ollie, and in this video, I'm going to be checking out a super artsy game, which, admittedly, I completely missed when it first came out in 2017, AER, Memories of Old. As an artist myself, I want to delve into the unique art style on display in AER, figure out what makes it tick, and learn a thing or two. Also, Banks couldn't make it. He's looking for his hat or something. I'm on my own for this one.
Hello?
Oh, hi Cal. Wanna check out AER with me?
Oh, I get to help? Yes.
Cool. Let's dive into the charming polygonal world of AER, Memories of Old.
In AER, Memories of Old, you play as Orc, a bird shifter. Bird shifter. So, like Hagrid just said, you can basically transform into a spirit bird on command and go island hopping through an open world. A world which was scattered into the skies after an event called the Great Divide, leaving us with AER's unique take on a kind of post-apocalyptic world. You won't be attacked by rabid zombies or psychotic survivors, but watch out for these little guys. AER's poetic and intriguing story is delivered through character dialogue, tablets, and your trusty lantern, which can reveal ghostly echoes of characters and events long past. It's always worth exploring a little more to discover these fascinating and sometimes charming little moments. However, you aren't going to receive any cool items or weapons from your exploration, even though the game encourages you to explore and put the narrative pieces together by yourself. By the end, I felt like I had played a small role in a grand event, which wasn't always as exciting as it sounds.
Let's address the polygonal elephant in the room, the graphics. I found them to be incredibly creative and eye-catching. The quaint characters perfectly inhabit the stunning environments, where polygons collide with the lighting to reveal surfaces evoking stylish vector art. So, how did the artists achieve this look? By completely ignoring smoothing. Every model in AER is unsmooth, granting the game its unique look. Check this out. Usually, artists would aim for a smoothed out model for a typical game asset. Here's the same model without smoothing. Notice how the individual facets are exposed. There are just enough polygons to convey the idea of a teapot. Usually unsmooth models would be considered a negative, but in AER the artist took a design limitation and used it as a creative catalyst. I applaud the artist for their astounding creativity. Having less to work with means they had to be economical and subtle with their designs, yet they still created visually striking 3D models in a majestic open world.
Speaking of the open world, when you take to the skies for the first time in AER, your character majestically soars skywards as you grasp the grand scale of the landscape. But what you probably won't grasp at first are the flying mechanics. These take a while to get used to, and even after a bit of practice, it's still a little tricky to stick a landing from time to time. Thankfully, you get lots of practice because you'll be doing a lot of flying to traverse the vast expanse of floating islands. There are moments when you gracefully weave through the sky or zoom through a fluffy cloud, but there are also moments like these. But luckily, falling from the sky does not result in your character's death. In fact, you can't die at all, and there are no enemies to fight. So, what are you supposed to do then? Good question. Orc is on a pilgrimage, tasked with finding various MacGuffins. You explore well-designed dungeons, where you partake in light puzzle solving to find said MacGuffins. Thankfully, the clever puzzles unravel in a simple, logical manner, and I don't think I was ever stumped for too long. Beating dungeons and solving puzzles conclude with visual spectacles, making their completion super satisfying. But does all of this make up for the lack of combat? Kind of.
You see, AER's strength lies with its bold art style and charming narrative. There are tons of stunning visual moments, and the creativity on display here is truly inspiring. The gameplay, however, can be a little dull at times. Lacking a combat system doesn't help, but the game is short and charming enough to not overstay its welcome. If you're down for something a little different or peaceful, it may just surprise you. Hey, thanks for checking out this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and do the YouTube things to get notified when I drop more content. See you later.